Hello, dividend executives. We have been at it the last week and a half, actually 2 weeks now. We missed last week, so 2 weeks worth of adding to the account. We have made some big strides on the account, and we have made a lot of deposits and bought a lot of stocks. So let's go over a little bit of what we did. So if you're new here, what we are doing is we are building an account from $0 to $100. I'm doing it all here on the app, showing all my buys, purchases, sells. And we are building this account from nothing all the way to $100 a month in passive dividend income. As you can see on the screen here, we're doing it mostly through our monthly dividend paying stocks. And then we also have some quarterly dividend paying stocks as well. So over the last 2 weeks, we made a purchases of 375 2 weeks ago and 295 last week. So roughly $670 of purchases to the account. So we have added a lot of money to the account, and you can see here the portfolio value is sitting just around $3,000. So we passed a huge milestone, hitting the $3,000 mark. We started this in the 1st of February, and we are just at it hard. So 2.5 months in, and we are at $3,000. And as you can see, we're at $213 of dividend income. So let's go back to this main screen here. So if we break down the 213, we're looking at $53.34 quarterly, $17.78 monthly. If we break it down even to the daily, we have now crossed the 50 cents a day mark. So that's a pretty huge milestone. Love where the account's going. Love to see it over 3,000, and pretty cool to see it at the 58 cents daily. If you want to know how they get the daily, what they're doing is they're just taking that annual number and they're dividing it by how many days are in the year, obviously. So nothing crazy there, but 58 cents a day, passive income. Obviously, we're not getting that paid every single day, but we are getting it paid, on different dividend payouts. If we want to look at the future dividend payouts, this kind of gives you a look into what's actually getting paid, when it is getting paid. And you can see here every single fund. This is the cool part about having monthly funds is they pay you a paycheck every single month. The hardest part is just buying the stock. After that, boom, payment. So you can see here, the first week we got $7 roughly coming in from JEPI and JEPQ. Second week we have another $17 coming in, and that's coming in from agency, Main, and O. And then third week another $2 or so. Still building up the positions there. We had O at 106. We had Stag at 63 cents, and then as the month trickles on, we have a couple more that still aren't at the dollar mark, but we are just pushing hard to get them there. Devo is a newer fund, and we are continuing to add to this, 14 cents a share. Only 4 shares there, but we're just going to keep buying stocks every single week. Every Monday I have $100 deposited into the account, and then throughout the week I usually deposit some more money into the account, and we are just going to grow this as fast as we can. My goal is to hit this goal by the end of 2023, so we have a lot of work to do to get it done. As you can see, we're only at $15 this month. If you look at next month, roughly the same 15, because it's not going to fluctuate a whole lot from month to month, because what it's doing is it's taking whatever the dividend payment was last month for these monthly payers, and it's just projecting that out. Where you're really going to see the big months are the quarterly payers, and the reason for that, as you know, is my VTI and my SCHD. SCHD coming in at $5 roughly. And we're going to keep adding to that. So if we actually jump into SCHD real quick, you can see, the ex-dividend date is so far away. So we have a long time where we can just continue adding to SCHD, and then it'll keep boosting our income for June. And then same with VTI. This is not a big dividend payer, but we have till June on this one as well. So we're just going to keep adding to that. I buy VTI every single day. And the hopes is that we can get this account to $1,200 annually or $100 a month. And then we'll hit that goal, and we will strive for the next one after that. So really happy. Let's go down here and let's look at where our holdings are at. And we have 12 holdings right now. It says 13 because it is counting the cash position at the bottom. But this kind of gives you like a brief overview of where the weight is and how that's projected out. Right now you can see $614 for SCHD for the year, or $600.14 or $14 is how much we have in SCHD as of right now, with just over 8 shares. JEPI is the next biggest fund at 380, VTI at 350, JEPQ at 334, O 258, agency at 214, and Stag at 166. That rounds off the top funds there. Our dividend yield is 6.92%. And our yield on cost is a 6.3. Another cool feature here is they actually have a future dividend calculator, and I wanted to go through this a little bit just just to see. So what we've been doing every week, obviously we do a minimum of $100 a week. So if we plug that in here and we just say we're going to do guaranteed amount every single month, or every single month of $100 a week, so that's $400 a month. I just want you guys to see, and let's go conservative here with 6%. Whoops, 6%, and let's just say for 20 years. So if you stick at it for 20 years and you do $400 every single month, and you start with my current portfolio value, we are looking at an estimated annual income of $13,000. This shows you the compounding effect of continually adding to your account every single month. We can get all the way up to $13,000. So that's over $1,000 a month in annual dividend income, as long as we just stick to the $400 a month. As of late, I've been doing, $200, $300, sometimes even $400 a week. So let's just take a look at what that looks like if we did. So if we said $250 a week, we're looking at $1,000 a month. Still staying at that same annual 6%. And then we have obviously drip on, so that's going to help even more. And then 20 years with the same dividend yield, we're looking at $32,000 of annual dividend income. That's crazy. So the annual average wage, we're getting close to that just with dividends, and this is purely passive. These paychecks are going to come in every single month, and you pull them out or not pull them out. But for me right now, I have everything on drip, which means it is reinvesting into my shares every single month. So a pretty cool calculator, kind of cool to see a little bit into the future and how they estimate that. And it's cool to see, if you really get into it, you can make a huge difference over a long time. Sometimes you may get discouraged looking at these little dividend coming in for $1 or $2 or $3, but if you zoom out and you look at what the compounding effect is over, a 20-year period, you can see here, $1,500 a month. We're talking almost $50,000 in income over 20 years. So pretty cool to see. April is still looking good. I'm happy about the $15. We started from zero. I think our first month we made 81 cents. The next month we made, roughly $10, and now we're projected to make 15 this month. You can see that the compounding effect is happening. These shares are buying more and more every single time, and the shares are compounding. So really excited about the account. Going to continue growing it. Going to continue buying stocks. One thing I did want to ask, if anybody had any stocks, especially on the monthly dividend payers or even the quarterly dividend payers on the ETF side or individual side, if anybody thought there's any stocks that I'm missing out on or that would be a good addition to the portfolio that fit this same high growth, high return, or high dividend yield, as we try to strive towards this 100. Always looking to add new funds to the account. I'm happy with what I have now, and I'm going to continue adding to all of these positions, but always open to looking for other positions. So if you have any suggestions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. But appreciate everybody for tuning in. Like and subscribe. Thanks for following me on this journey, and happy investing. We'll see you.